Yo, hello there, my delicious friends. Welcome back. It's Final Fantasy XVI, and we are in the wonderful Oasis, on our way to chasing down Kupka, thanks to the Wallowex and all of their business. So let's see if we can find, with good old Unky in tow, he's been having a few drinks, a secret way out of here. This episode, guys, is going to be
anything I can help you with, travelers?
Hour long, if you're watching on
Allow
YouTube.
me.
We're extending the Let's Plays.
My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do
This guy's not
worse and
sold.
start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
What I'm going to do, guys, I'm probably going to pop on my aircon just a tiny bit as well. I've only just thought of this now that we started. I won't do a quick sec. One moment. I opened one of my windows in the hope that it was going to chill out the room, but that window is actually behind a blackout blind, behind a set of closed blinds, and I've just realised there's probably no air circulation. What are you umming about now, Ayatollah? Your ums always never come with context. I don't understand your attitude, feeling, or vibe from them. But thanks for being here.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Oh.
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait.
Oh.
The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Unky's not buying it. But we're on that investigation tilt.
Lighting for Gilbert's
Yo, so these ironclad aren't letting people out?
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Oh, I thought I saw somebody highlighted just here. Have they walked away? Or have I just missed it? Actually, should I top up on potions?
Are you looking for something in particular?
A platinum sword, no thanks. Oh, I'm well versed in
for your
goods.
custom.
It is this person. Okay. Right? Oh, got it. El Capitan.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths.
Well
That's
connected.
where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Ayatollah, don't. Like, we've already been betrayed by our own family members before, and our reuniting with Uncle was genuine and heartfelt. I refuse to believe that Unky is a traitor. Now, Unky might be clumsy, he might have his own agenda, and he might screw up some of my plans,
Well,
but it would be an
sounds like we
inadvertent
have our
thing.
man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the
But bear in mind, he was helping slaves escape through the port routes before I'd met him.
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct?
No one can
Do you know
die.
Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
My dad literally had his head cut off,
business do you have with the
and
desert
my
hare?
personal captain of the
She was a
guard,
close friend of mine.
I burnt him alive
was
to
hoping she might be able
smithereens
to help
when I
me.
took on the form of a demon.
Very well.
Benedicta,
Go to the bordello.
her head
I'll
got
arrange
sent
an
in a
introduction.
box to Kupka. Ayatollah's got £5. It's an outside bet, but if it comes back, he's loaded. Ayatollah's got a £5 on the dad being alive. Old Unky Judas. No. The thing about being betrayed is that it's literally always by the people you don't expect. No, I'm not going to let that kind of thinking get in between my trust of a family member. If they betray me, they betray me. But it's not going to be because they were spurned by a lack of trust by me. Alright?
Just look.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only
You
as far as
people-
I think he trusts us.
Too many walls, not enough windows. I'm not having it.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Waiting for an attack. I'm trying not to use all my big techniques and actually just do a little bit of combat for once. Oh wow, I've got a really good juggle there. Just a few of those bad boys. Oh, you have to be facing him, I guess, to get the block in. Okay, in that case.
To me, boy. I'm hurt,
Hey Susanoo, the Axe Gang. Yeah, it's like watching some old school Chinese Kung Fu Mafia cinema. You swap the lightning for weak punches. Bro. My thinking, Ayatollah, is that pressing circle and accidentally blocking and not getting hurt is better than pressing circle
Who are you working
and
for?
accidentally going into
Him
slow
or her?
motion tag mode. That's what made me swap that out.
Him.
I could switch
The
out the
boss.
wind attacks because
He
they're
wanted us to test you.
less
Though
damaging,
one could hardly call that a
but they're
test.
really good at breaking stagger.
Lord
So
Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord.
no,
A fitting
the
talent for an
circle button is like the
You know
basic
who I am.
ability. It doesn't swap
So
like
what
the big
now?
ones.
Call in the men of the rock and collect the bounty.
So with my
That
fire
isn't my
movement,
decision
it's
to
my
make.
ability to teleport
Our
in.
work is done.
With the wind, it's for grapple.
Take him to meet his precious Rosina.
Yeah, that is a shame.
She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, well, we put on a
To
good
the Lock
show.
of Leisure, then.
The Lock of Leisure.
To the Lock of Leisure.
I just said that. Is there an echo in here? They're all licking their wounds now.
You have passed the test, Sid. Off you go now. Rosina.
Onlookers. I like this whole area. I'm not usually a big desert levels kind of guy. But a bit of this lagoon oasis vibe is lovely.
Light, and dark. Fresh from the
It's like being in
field.
7 cities.
The finest fabric.
Following the Panian Domin, or the Seer, or the Whirlwind.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge.
Hello there,
The
Great White
Bride's
Kitty.
Kiss.
How you doing? How's the cat? How are you?
So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle.
You suck in
After
all the
it
ways
must have been
possible.
years since Sid last saw
Oh,
her.
and then Nathan gets loads
Sorry,
of hearts.
him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly
Love
a
you too,
man
mate.
of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
We're finally meeting the right people.
Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
Be like that.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid II?
Oh, he knows.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity?
Information.
Why, trust. Everyone knows that.
Oh.
Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I too have nothing.
Oh, am I going
I'm
to have
not
to
in
do
the
a
business of
side
helping
mission?
every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man,
That's
as you
kind
can
of.
see.
Oh, that's kind of gorgeous. Except, wouldn't you like
Let's leave
something
this
you wake up
Mama's
crying?
farce. By all means. Find someone
If I
else
squeeze
to
a
help you
blackhead
on
or
your
pluck a
way.
nose hair, I'm in tears. It's like watching Green
Just
Mile in the
be
space of
sure
like
to
5
tell them
seconds.
you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we? Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
Speaking his language now.
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them.
That's
damn
right.
you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3.
That.
Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
What kind of troubles in that place? And what even is that place?
Easy.
Is it a whole city?
His riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
I think I'm going to do better without him.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Oh good, I have to go to loads of places and talk to loads of people. Right then.
Needed to a silken soft.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them.
An urge to empty their pockets. It'd be like that, boys, eh? Huh?
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
A deposit? For what?
Hello, good sir.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Interesting. With a lowercase I. Can I not buy an amazing sword from these people? We need weapon racks. Look at this stuff. Oh, I love it. Some hard surface modeler has had a great day. I look at these long swords with that notch in the middle of the blade. I like how that just has like ornamentation right in the middle that changes the nature of the sword blade. That's really funky. I like a lot of the longer, thinner blades that have been in this game so far compared to the wider ones. They've got a real nice balance to them.
Excuse me.
They feel dangerous and
There's
sharp.
been trouble with crystals of late.
You've heard, then?
Yeah, Ayatollah.
I've heard rumors.
It looks so nice. It's almost like a chemical
thieves.
spill.
Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves.
I went to
Us common folk
Mount
have hardly
Anno
a
in
shard
Japan.
to share between us these last few moons.
The
And it isn't as if
dormant
we can buy them on the
volcano.
black market either. Whoever's
Yeah,
taking
dormant.
them, they aren't sharing.
And it's got like these super colourful
I'm
pools
starting
in
to get
some
an
of the
idea of
areas
what's been going
from all the
on.
sulfur and stuff.
I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use.
But then it started giving off dangerous
I'll
levels
probably
of
be back
gas
at the
and we
inn
all
by
had to
now.
evacuate. Hello,
Why
madam.
is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want?
My uncle
Haven't
paid you
caused enough trouble already?
an entire sack of
I'm looking
coin.
for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Is he through here? Oh. Unky?
Huh?
No.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
Oh no, for a minute I thought he was a traitor.
By the sense. That's a black pearl.
For a minute I thought you guys were right.
Many treasures in my collection,
But he's still just, he's not a traitor, he's just being unky. He's just being unky.
Give me reason to do so.
For a minute I thought he was a traitor.
I'm sure that we can
Nearly
come
broke
to
my
an
heart.
agreement, but not here.
But this isn't traitor music. This music's too jovial. It's just Unky being Unky.
What are you doing, Uncle?
He thinks he's helping. Explain yourself.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals.
Oh.
I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate
that's
specimen like that would only
sustainable.
fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld.
Kitty knows.
But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen.
Well, to be fair, we did
Meanwhile, members of Kupka's
obliterate
private guard have been spending money all over town.
the largest two
I'll
crystals
wager those soldiers you've been talking to
on
have
the
been
face of the
siphoning
planet.
off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll
Like,
meet with them then.
We're basically pulling
Just
a
as you
Goldfinger
and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
and irradiating Fort Knox to make the remaining gold value
Popinjay
shoot
thought
up.
this would be difficult.
Every time we destroy a mother crystal,
It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield.
we're shaking the entire economy.
We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy.
Oh, nice.
Far from prying eyes.
I hope it doesn't lead to a big fight.
Perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Perfect place for an ambush.
Of course.
Let me treat you. I need a drink.
Is this place actually closed or what? I like that we're reading about Cactuar because it reminds me I'm playing a Final Fantasy game and not a one-player hack and slash. Oh, we really are travelling out.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas.
It's beautiful.
They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail it to the villages downstream.
I have to cut back round all the way up to the desert gate, do I?
Before the canyons were lost.
Bandit-filled canyons. Got it.
Light it for Gilbert's sake.
Sweet incense. Silver platters.
Alright, Tola, have a good night, man. Thanks for vibing.
Do you think they'll be back soon?
I think we played only up for a little bit longer than I'd planned to.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
Sweet, can I get my chocobo?
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Not with that attitude. Hey, girl. All these dangerous wild creatures. Okay, let's investigate this hut. There is just a random hut here on the outside. Is that just someone's dwelling? Any chests? No, nothing. Oh, it's a trap! Scorpiones! Not bothered. Can we make a sandcastle? This is desert sand, babe. It won't hold together like the sea does. It just turns to dust. It don't stick. I could bury you in the sand. I could wrap you up in tight linen and bury you in a pit. I'd leave part of you sticking out, though, for my pleasure.
I'll take it from here.
Monkey's my point man. Thinks he's Ethan Hunt.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Oh, they do actually have the merch.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Oh, they're an intermediary.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Are these black shields?
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Is this Wallowed or Black Shields from Rosaria?
Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
How convenient.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
I love how that sword wasn't even sheathed, but it made an unsheathing sound effect. Right, step one. Mess with your entire vibe.
It's not over yet, Uncle. I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, I combo with rock magic. It's still not super damaging.
Fire and flame.
I'd like something with a bit more pump, ideally. there's a dude over there. Oh wow, the dog finished.
That's better.
More a-holes. Nice. I might switch out that wind ability, I'm not sure. If it's just random dudes and not a boss fight, I don't have to worry about staggering anything. I might go back to electricity. Maybe. Hey Bill, how you doing, man?
Well, that wasn't too bad. Much like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard.
Bill, I did really well in Only Up.
The battle scene was particularly
I got up to the turbine. But the turbine jump threw me off.
Have more of an audience, but
then I said some bad words and we took a break. Hey dude, man.
Have you been watching?
How's the day going, dude?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid
I
transaction.
hope you're feeling 100% now and you've caught up on your backlog.
One so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army.
Yeah.
Until you two came along, that is.
Thing is, after a night's sleep, Bill, you kind of forget that part, and you wanna just give it like a quick go again.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Still coughing a bit, but now I'm feeling better. I've got a mountain of work to sort. It is what it is. Yo, I feel you, bro. I was just saying a bit earlier, I'm only just reaching a point where I've caught up with all that backlog shit. I mean, I know I've said this to you before. But I'm back at a point where I'm actually
It occurs to me that
able to crack on in my spreadsheet and my focus work.
Clive.
I just have to wait until the Mission Impossible movie comes out, and then I can get back on drawing stuff, tutorials and shit.
I suppose it could have been
Almost
worse.
there, man. Almost clear.
Well, Clive, you held up your end
My
of the
backlog is my
bargain,
own
so
fault, though.
I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not?
Bill!
To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too.
You and Lizzie are tight.
Many of the guards have already been
Have you checked out? Have you checked out Lizard the Tree Wizard's new range of links?
Behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
The other day I was just because I had my phone out for Instagram.
To cover your costs. You still have
I was
the
like, yo,
purse
all my
I
links.
gave to the
I was like, yo, let's have a look.
trust. I saw you pluck it from one of
Then
the
I saw her
bodies.
other link.
Oh,
I was like, oh my
was I
god.
really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield. Thank you very much.
Nope.
Damn.
Thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the...
See, I'm helping, and although they're a bit curmudgeonly,
Here,
they know they're
wear
both
this.
good people and they're helping each other. Is that an archer's leather band?
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Is he a bowman?
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people.
Cheers, Izzy, thank you.
Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Oh, I've got my Furby.
Umialostelan. Tuisakelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Yo, I'm glad we made a friend in this area. I'm glad it wasn't all just hacking and slashing our way through.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Hey, good quest, everybody. Grimfield, how you doing, dude? How the devil have you been? Happy middle of your week. And yeah, we're done playing games that make me angry. Now we're just chilling out for the evening. We're burning through the main plot only whilst we're streaming. But we're really just getting to grips with this lovely game. Now, 400 feet away. It's going to take me far, far south. Am I going to be able to get through the gate this time?
My carpets have
Okay, I want to know, in the lore of this game, how many of those owls they went through learning to do that? Because a dude freaked out and reflexively smashed the owl when it... Yo, yeah. Do you know what? Show and tell day, a girl once brought her pet snake into school. And I'll never remember, this kid asked to hold it. And it just writhed a bit in his hand. He just went, ugh! And he proper, like, threw it. Like, he was standing right in front of the girl, but he threw it back at her. And she was like, just be a bit more gentle. So, like, yeah, I can imagine that.
Ah, they've opened the gate.
The white eyes of the possessed. I don't even know what he's whispering to them. A message of wisdom and lore.
Anything I can interest you in?
Cheeky potion, love.
Here you are.
Cheers.
We should get going soon.
What do you want? Directions? Either take this road to the Fang, or piss off back the way you came.
Okay, cheers. Oh, is this a stone quarry?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
Can't wait for a Benedicta or Jill.
To finish Hugo Kupka.
It's me, Yui. You're forgetting Mid.
Just as I thought.
Midorica or whatever her name is. Mid, Benedicta, and Jill.
Currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
A friend really wanted the...
There's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Is that one of those cute South Australian wombat-type creatures wearing a shark onesie?
That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is.
Is that one of those marsupials? That's like got those smiling faces and ate biscuits.
I've lost
in a shark onesie already. Oh, it's a honey badger. Oh, not the friendly ones then.
Me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Grim! Grim, she's passed away. Grim! Speak not ill of the dead. Speak not sexy of the dead, Grim. Benedict that ass, her. Come on, we're in a Dozanov terraces. Best foot forward. God, do I want to go with that lightning ability? Look at this big icon of Earth over here. Tickle, tickle. How many points have I got? I'm so glad that map slows down my entire menu experience for 5 minutes. I have 593 ability points. Which one of these two do I have currently equipped? Is it Wind Up or Upheaval? I might reset some of my points off of something. Like, what aren't I using? I'm not using Scarlet Cyclone. Can I reset these points? No, I haven't committed them. Rising Flame. I can reset my Heatwave points. This is where I just block something and send a tide back. Yeah, let's reset that. Wait, did that give me back only 120? I've got 713 points. I sunk a load of money into that. I don't think I'm getting a good return. One sec. So which one of these don't I use? I'm still gouging all the time. Wicked Wheel I don't use because it's a little bit awkward. Rook's Gambit seems quite good. But Rook's Gambit I can basically do with my ground abilities as a... Like, ground abilities, that comes as a basic movement, i.e. if I get the timing right with a block, I have a powerful counter. There we go, in that little window. Whereas with Rook's Gambit, it's the same thing, but a well-timed dodge whilst using the technique. But I don't even have this one equipped, and I can already do what it does. So if I reset this, how much do I get? This has 660 points in it. But what do I get back? 120. That's like 5 minutes worth of work on a map. I mean, I'm going to take it, but like, I don't need to. Lightning rod. Anything. I'm not sure I've made very good purchase decisions there. I'm just trying to work out if I want to switch out for these lightning boys. I'm not going to yet, but I really, really might.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
God, look at this. Is this all like calcified limestone or something? This whole desert used to be a seabed, right? Thousands of years ago. Millennia ago.
Come on, girl, the gate's open.
Where is the Kamehameha? Hey, good loons. Daily reading. Oh, hey, good for you, man. Good for you. If you don't mind me asking, now don't talk to me if it's none of my business. Is that a religious thing? When you say daily reading, or you say it in that manner, I usually associate that with like a church requirement. Okay, before we go over there, what's over here? Look, the Zelda Breath of the Wild in me wants to light all these lanterns.
Spring, which provides the water for the Dalamil Inn's famous healing baths. Very cool. I wouldn't mind having a dip myself.
Hey, long time no see. And you're at exactly where I am in FF16. How amazing is this game, huh?
Fossil, I'm loving it. How the devil are you doing, you handsome egg? Dude, Fossil, at the beginning part of this game, I was like, I'm enjoying this, but it's a one-player hack and slash, and that's about it. And then about 3 hours into the game, like, the plot, the writing, the fighting mechanics open up more. And I was like, okay, this just went from being a good game to a really bloody good game. Yeah, how you doing, man? Nice to see you.
All right. Straight home now.
Oh hey, level up. This game is a journey. Yeah, Grimfield. It's definitely slowly expanding on itself. It's building better and better and more intriguing. We had that giant big question mark of Ultima, and then it's still back to like the people and the vibes. Okay, I just fancied a little bit of murder because I wanted to check out my hot swapping from teleport to wind drag. Wind lasso? I've been to the caves in Japan were a bit like this. It had all this sediment. Mother fluffer. Oh yeah. Is this better than Final Fantasy IX? Banana.
Let's go.
I think that answer to that question depends on whether or not you're a modern or an old school gamer.
Thanks, Gal.
This Final Fantasy game is innovating in the direction of what a lot of gaming experiences are going towards. But Final Fantasy IX has that old heart.
Come on.
It's got that warm, old feeling, turn-based, character-driven, cutesy animation style edge that you can kind of come back to. This is a little bit cooler and a little bit faster paced. and it's less party turn-based and more one-player slash and do high DPS, which is not for everybody. But I think it's fine as an experience to play around with. My ex's boy was struggling with his reading, until I clued him in on the best reason to practice it and make sure he got good at it. It'd make him better at video games. That feels like a stab at me and my Let's Plays. It's just I've been getting feedback the entire Let's Play that I'm not doing enough reading. I don't know if I like your statement, Bill. Kid Ludens, no, a few years ago I made a promise to myself to read 10 pages every day, because I'm sorry, my chat's gone underneath my camera. Because I'm terrible at reading large books, haven't missed a single day over the years, and I've read an incredible amount. Yo! I saw a Twitter post which was from a parent who said he agreed to pay his kid $1 for every book that his kid finished. And his kid thought he was winning out because he's read over 120 books in the space of a year and gotten $120. And the parent's just like, this is the best investment I have ever made in my child. For sure, I've got a routine where you can stick to and it definitely helps. That's why I did 10 a day. You know you can always hit that 10 mark. Yo! He didn't want to practice his reading, and I told him that the better he got at it, the faster he could process inputs from any computer game. Damn, yeah, Bill! The Dalmatian Republic. A nation formed from a federation of 5 smaller states. It is located in the southern half of the continent of Storm, and has its capital at Randalar. Also home to the mother crystal known as Drake's Fang, inside which stands the Castle Dasbog, home of Hugo Kupka, the dominant of Titan. Kupka, obsessed with finding Sid and exacting his revenge for the murder of Benedicta Harmon, co-opted the soldiers of the realm and had them commit a series of atrocities in an attempt to flush him out of hiding. Unky Byron Rosfield McTrustalot, younger brother of the late Archduke Elwyn and his warden of Port Isolde. After the duchy was incorporated into the empire and Byron stripped of his titles, he shut himself away in his manor and gladly volunteered every gill of the onerous taxes and tariffs with which he was newly burdened, all to avoid drawing the empire's ire, and to keep their attentions from his support of the Guardians of the Flame. I am the keeper of the secret fire! Giga Unky. I absolutely believe that. Our brains are muscles. Reading makes them sharper and stronger. Definitely help with gaming. Once I put it in that context for him, he kept my copy of Chronicles of Narnia and finished it on his own. Bill, that's so big. That's so big. Like, honestly, I have no knowledge of raising children. But I think the two may now, like, my only game plan for ever having a kid, if I have one by accident, assuming he survives the abortion and a coat hanger, is let the kid know that they are loved. And my measuring stick of the kid's progress will probably boil down to, are they kind to animals? And do they do a lot of reading? Those are like the two elements of, like, you can grow up to be whatever you want to be, but the two parts of their personality as a parent, I would probably try to push in a certain direction, is get them reading and make sure that they're like, not like murdering sociopaths. Yeah, that's so cool, guys. Literally, any of you guys who are getting kids to read or reading for yourself and enjoy books, yeah, big ups. I'm the same. There's an old saying, and it's something like, a person lives one life, but a person who reads can live 1,000. That's probably a misquote. Izzy, don't worry, Izzy. I'll read Dune to you. Izzy's not much for books. She's more into straps and beatings. But don't worry. I'll read you Dune. We'll do 10 pages a day. Banana Nerd, how you doing? I think I pinched a nerve mentioning 9, did I?
Drake's Fang.
Oh, no, not at all. I was just saying, Banana Nerd, like, when you, if you talk about 9, Final Fantasy 9 compared to this,
hiding inside.
Oh, dude, not at all, mate. I will talk about Final Fantasy games all night long, mate.
Along with goodness knows how many guards.
But these are
all
very
on highest
two
alert.
different directions.
You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize.
Oh. Monkey.
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor.
Well, you did it to keep the Empire off your backs. I just read about it in Valor. It's
I betrayed
okay.
my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle,
like,
please.
This game's got heart. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying it hasn't.
Late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot.
Mate, they want you for the Blackfire Rebellion.
To build a new world now.
Oh!
A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins.
This game is fucking lovely.
Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
If you want to play a very difficult, very miserable game,
just like him.
You can. Go play Elden Ring. Fuck off. This game has loads of writing and character relationships and heart.
Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me.
And you can stack high DPS without stressing too much.
Nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents.
That's got to be a wild thing for Unky.
His coffers and prove
He's
myself
been living
worthy
with
of a
so
place
much
in
guilt.
your merry band.
Even for me.
Till then.
And yet,
my boy.
My aspirations are now
Till
beyond
then.
our own past.
Go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I.
We do.
I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet.
Unky! You people were doubting Unky. You scumbags in chat who don't deserve trust and love were trying to get me to doubt Unky. I wasn't having any of it.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Wow, I've got a real chip on my shoulder about Kupka. I killed Kupka's girlfriend and then I cut his hands off. But the way I'm acting, you'd make it feel like Kupka was the bad guy. I'm coming to finish my job. Yo guys, we are going to make our sweet way over to the crystal where Kupka is. This one is like in a crater, which is fascinating. And we're going to do that in the next episode. If you're following on YouTube, click like, click subscribe, grab the entire playlist. It's a pleasure having you along. We are going to dive straight in and I'll see you there.